Hearing loss is invisible, and therefore you can't see it, and it's often not well understood. Hi, I'm Ruth Warwick, and I'm the president of the Canadian Hard of Hearing Association British Columbia chapter.
Well, it really just started off with a small idea that I had when I was touring around my local science exhibit in Vernon. I saw that there were traveling exhibits that were coming through, and I thought it would be really cool if there was an exhibit about hearing health and hearing loss in our hard of hearing community.
So when we opened back in 2022, we wanted to create a facility that was welcome, inclusive, and accessible. This exhibit is a good example of how we can welcome the community in and they can participate in an exciting activation.
It's going to impact anybody at any point. I think it's really important because hearing loss can temporarily impact someone at a music concert, when you're working on the job, when you get sick with an ear infection. You might meet someone that has sudden hearing loss. You might have not just an elderly person, but a person like me or a nurse like me who has hearing loss, who's taking care of you, and you might want to know how to communicate with them or why it's so difficult.
Mainly to make people aware that when you have a hearing problem, hearing concern, there's certain things you should be doing with that we should be doing with you, and letting people know that hearing is everybody's problem. It's almost guaranteed you're going to have a hearing problem as you get older.
Hearing loss is not a very much popular topic in the society, and not everyone knows what it is, why it is important. Actually, it's not only for us who have hearing loss, but also for some people. They may get hearing loss when they grow up or when they become old. This is actually a very important topic, and everybody should know what about it, how to prevent, and what they can do for it.
Well, I think that what's happening in our society is more and more people are suffering hearing loss and are really unaware of what the impact could be on their lives and how their lives could be made better. So we have a program, for example, that worked this year. We received some federal funding to bring some equipment to people that would help their lifestyle. It's technology that would help them, for example, a bed shaker or a visual alarm system for an alarm or for a doorbell. That simple type of technology could actually help somebody to become more independent and to stay in their home longer and to be aware of how to do that. And that's the important thing, is to awareness.
When I heard there was a hearing exhibit locally, I was very excited because I work with students who have hearing loss, and there's a lot of children who they don't get to experience something like this. And so I was hoping to come and see what it's about and see about bringing some students here.
I'm working at a nonprofit organization in Vancouver, and we support people with disabilities, and we have a new hearing solutions clinic that helps people with any hearing related concerns, that sort of thing. And we just find it's such an important initiative to bring the education surrounding hearing to the community and spread awareness, and I think it just helps everyone.
I come here because I would like to draw this exhibition. It's really important to me because I just start my new journey here last summer. So I am still a newbie in BC, and as a hard of hearing person, I would like to develop my networking here. So I come to this exhibition and see if there is any people or assistance or any resources I can do.
In the past, I've been able to collaborate with some of the event organizers and been able to contribute some information about basically newborn hearing screening, how that works, how do we identify the 100 or so babies every year who are born deaf or hard of hearing, and what, why do we do that, and what are the next steps so that we can support families with, as early as possible, accessing lots of language development resources so that their baby can be communicating and using language as soon as possible, which is ideal.
I think that this exhibit really should travel across the province. I think this exhibit comes at a very important time as BC now has an Accessible BC Act where we are trying to make our environment accessible for all. And this exhibit can actually educate our governments and other organizations on how we can make our environment more accessible for those with hearing loss.
The mission of CHA BC is to educate people about hearing loss, create awareness about the programs that support available, and also to advocate for better services and programs. So this three-pronged approach is really achieved by getting out into the community, speaking to people, giving them resources and information, which is the purpose of the way we hear it as a Christian.
This exhibit is currently at the Albion Community Centre in Maple Ridge. It is open for the public. It is free for all. And it is open during the opening hours of the center, which I believe are 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday to Thursday and 9 to 5 Friday to Sunday.